Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Älvan with Älvan. And today I am going to read for you part 5 of Prince Sebastian and the Frog. Part 5, 7 years later. As I always do on this day, I think back to that summer when I first met the frog, when I met Christopher. When I awoke up the next morning, he was gone. Since then, I have often walked down to the lake to see if he has come back, but it is always empty. Now it has become a place where I can find peace and quiet, a break from my everyday life. To this day, I don't know if I managed to break the curse, but something inside me tells me it's true, that he is somewhere out there and that he has regained his body. I have a faint memory of that night, a memory I don't really know if it's real or a dream. A voice whispering my name over and over, long green hair falling over me, closing us out from the outside world, and lips that meet mine. Just the thought of that dream makes me long with a deep yearning. The longing for something that I can't quite capture. An image and a feeling that doesn't quite want to materialize and stay with me. Golden eyes. But that's a thought I need to dispel. Right now I'm on the outskirts of our country. I have received reports of people disappearing after moving in this area, reports of dead people and creatures coming back to life in the form of shadowy guises, and now spreading even more death in their wake. I may be the one who rules over this country, but there are some things I need to do for myself and see with my own eyes. Part of it lies in the fact that I want to have a first-hand look at what is happening around the country. The other is a hope that one day I might find Christopher again. So there was no big party today, much to my parents' dismay. But I send them a grateful thought because I can leave my work to them when I need to take a little excursion. I walk slowly through the forest. Just like that night 7 years ago, the full moon shines brightly. The forest lies in a white haze. It is quiet, all too quiet. The sounds that you usually hear in the forest at night are not there, and the light that would normally be associated with something romantic instead makes the shadows of the trees longer and more eerie. No matter how carefully I move, every step I take echoes loudly through the forest. If the shadow creatures are somewhere around here, they would probably know where I am. I move carefully as I can. Suddenly a shiver runs down my spine. I turn around and behind me several shadows in different guises come towards me, completely silent, rushing at full speed. They have seen me, so hiding is out of the question. I don't know yet if I can use my sword against them, but I'll figure that out, I think grimly to myself, and start running. On the left there are even more shadow creatures and I change direction. I throw myself over a stream and run quickly onwards. They are fast and they are gaining on me. I have to run faster. It feels like they deliberately want me to run in one direction, and right now I can't do anything else. I search frantically for a place where I can easily defend myself, but I can't find one. I should have thought this through better, I think to myself irritably. In front of me the trees are getting sparser and sparser, and a large meadow opens up. Strategically, I know it's not a good idea. It will leave me completely exposed. But right now, I have no other choice. The shadow creatures are many and they are on my heels. It's probably easier to take care of them in the open terrain than in the forest where I don't have clear vision. I run out into the meadow, almost reaching the middle of it. Then I hear the sound I've always feared. It comes from above. A loud scream fills the night, and on soundless wing beats it makes its way. It lands hard and the whole ground shakes. A shadow dragon. It is absolutely huge, and with it the darkness becomes denser. Like the other creatures, it is more of a shadow than a solid form, but that doesn't make it any less dangerous. And I find myself in between of it and the other shadow creatures that come rushing behind me. There is nothing I can do. I have to defend myself. I raise my sword and get ready. And that was it, everyone. That was part 5 of Prince Sebastian and the Frog. Bye, 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 my dearlings.